Long time ago, roughly 500 years, a pact between man, gnomes, and dwarves was created within a small town called Phandelver. This pact was known as the Fendelber Pact. The pact allowed all three races to share in mineral and precious metal rights of a cave known as Wave Echo Cave. The town and races nearby flourished with this agreement. The cave itself harnessed a power unlike any other, and spellcasters from various races were able to harness this power to create a great forge known as the Forge of Spells. This forge possessed the ability to craft magical items, and the town became more popular than ever. But with popularity comes trouble, and disaster struck the town of Phandelver and Wave Echo Cave. A group of furious orcs swept through the area, and evil mercenary wizards aided them in order to claim Wave Echo Cave. Much was lost, and none was gained. The area remained in ruin for centuries, uninhabited, except by those who wished to seek shelter amongst the ruins of Phandelver. History became rumor. Rumor became a legend, and a legend became a myth. Many sought to seek the lost cave known as Wave Echo Cave in hopes that the rumor was true. All have failed. But hope remains with an individual known as Gundren Rockseeker, a boisterous dwarf who believes he has found the cave. He has hired 3 unlikely adventurers to aid him in finding and reclaiming the cave in hopes of re-establishing the Fendelber Pact. Join me on the ethereal plane in the year 1491 as we follow these 3 individuals and witness, without intervening, their choices. We will be able to see if they are able to achieve what Gundren wishes, if they will fall in their endeavor, or will they have other means? Much like time, all we can do is watch. The choice remains theirs, and the future will be crafted based upon those choices. A long time ago, roughly 500 years.
Do it live.
Welcome back to AUTOSAVE Before Entering. We are presenting episode 7 of the Lost Mines of Phandelver. Last we left, the party ventured into the Sleeping Giant and drew the attention of 4 human individuals. The party was then locked in battle with them after they were asking about the whereabouts of Gundren, and they even asked some of the people to leave the Sleeping Giant before they engaged in combat with them. The party ended up dispatching the 4 Redbrands, dragged their bodies out to the street, and set them ablaze. Interesting. The townsfolk grew worried of the events that occurred, and obviously of the burning bodies that were out in the street. As the crowd grew towards the town hall, our party members decided to go to the townmaster's hall as well, to state their case. There they met Sildar, and Sildar told them that now was the time to strike the Redbrands. And luckily for the Watcher and Hordal, they saw an individual running up towards Tresender Manor. Sildar told them to escape out a back hatch as not to draw suspicion so that he could work with the town and try to persuade people that the three individuals are good. Hopefully, if they dispatch the Redbrands or the leader, they can persuade the town over. Some people stuck up for them, like Lenine, but other people are still worried. But our heroes, if we want to say that, ended up making their way stealthily to Tresender Manor, and they found the entrance. And there we will pick up outside.
I just want to say, we are heroes, right? Right, I think we are. We burned dead bodies, so it's okay.
Yeah, technically you did burn bad dead guys.
Arthas wasn't involved in that. He was looking for a drink.
It was to help clean the tavern.
The tavern. For Krista. For Krista.
We didn't want to do. Yeah, that's all. That's why we did it.
It's always weird though, right? Once you look back, I have an honest question. Are any of you like, maybe that was a little bit too dramatic? Just curious.
As a player, yes. As Hordal, absolutely
no.
not.
Okay.
Right decision for Watcher. Yep.
Fair. Oh yeah, I forgot too. We have Hordal, our dwarf barbarian. We have the Watcher, our Warforged Druid Cleric. I almost combined Druid and Cleric together.
Drarek.
And then we have Arthas, our mysterious human sorcerer.
Hello.
Alright. So last you guys found what appears to be a basement located on Tresender Manor. All three of you are there. What would you like to do?
Hey, this looks like the spot. What do you want to do?
Well, what do you think? You want to just go on in, or should we rest up a bit? What do you guys want to do? I know time's of the essence,
I could
but
use some rest.
Yeah,
The robot needs rest.
rest could help. I can regain some of my magic.
What's the matter? You can't just keep going?
I could, but the robot wants some rest.
Let's find a spot to hide.
I need to recover it.
Okay. So how do we want to do? We just want to all rest? Should one of us take watch? How do we want to do this? What do you
I'll
think,
take first
Hordal?
watch. I'll take first watch.
Watcher? What about you? Second? And I'll go third?
I'm happy to sit wherever and monitor.
I need a nature or survival check from one of you, and you can do it with advantage.
I'll assist Watcher because I'm proficient.
I will not roll.
First roll is a nat 20.
Hey!
Ooh,
Okay.
all downhill from here.
Literally, because what I was about to tell you is, although probably not the best place to rest since this is up on a hill, you notice on the eastern side, right around here, there is a little path that goes down. You find a nice little outcropping, essentially in concealment with that natural 20. And you're pretty sure that you can kind of keep eyes on people going, at least with torches, going back and forth to Tresender Manor. Now, what I need for all of you is just to let you know your hit points are full from this, and you all benefit from a long rest. With that nat 20, I'm just going to give it to you because it doesn't get any better than that.
Noise.
Yes.
All right.
I am making some spell changes, just so you know.
Okay, if you want, you can just text me the spells that you have in order to save time, or send me a DM on here, and then that'll be good, okay? Alright.
I've got like 25 spells. Do you really want me to do that?
You can only... You have 25 spells prepped?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus, that's not counting cantrips.
Yeah, well, the ones that we know, don't worry about it. Like, Guide and Bolt. Don't worry about that one because we already know that one. Based off of your class.
I'm gonna get working.
Okay. Oh, actually, do you have it on D&D Beyond?
Yeah, they're all
okay. I'll just use that, so you're good.
There you go.
Perfect. Perfecto. Okay. You guys have an option too, on what time of day you would like to go, because a long rest is only 8 hours.
Wow, what time is it after the long rest is complete?
So it could be like midday into the evening.
I say we wait for the cover of darkness.
Maybe we can catch him in. Maybe we can catch him in the middle of dinner.
Or sleep.
Yeah, or dinner.
Normal people sleep during night. Not like us who sleep mid-afternoon.
Or a watcher who doesn't sleep at all.
How was your stasis, metal man?
Efficient.
Fair enough. Chipmunk, you ready for an adventure?
So you want to wait until it's like really late and they're sleeping? How are we getting in? We haven't even tested that door. Are we breaking it down? Are we trying to find another way to get in sneakily? Are you just knocking it down?
I don't think we should wait anymore. I think we've already spent too much time. I think we should just proceed.
Okay, let's just go. Horde, I'll kick the door in.
Okay. So you guys go back up. Too, during your time when you were sitting and watching, you noticed there was some foot traffic. People trying to be sneaky to get in Tresender Manor. You can tell that what you guys did has definitely spurred some activity within the area. And it's almost as if messengers are coming back and forth the way it works. But it's always one person that seems to make the journey as not to draw suspicion. Alright. You guys make it back up the pathway in which the Watcher found. And make a perception check, all of you.
I ain't seen shit.
16.
17, 16. Okay.
6.
As you guys go, Hordal, you are just focused on that door. You just want to get to that door. The rest of you actually get a good pan around, and you notice that no one is outside. But you do find the door.
Are there any signs of activity in the building as we approach, like lights or people moving or?
You do see lights coming from that one door that's in the basement, but no lights outside on the ruins.
So do we want to go in this side door or just go to the main door of the...
It's only the basement door. It's only...
there's no other door. Oh, okay.
Just that one.
So should all three of us go, or should one of us just go and knock? What do you want to do?
I doubt we'll be welcome. News has probably already come. I say we just go in.
They're waiting. They're waiting for us at this point, so.
Then let's have some fun.
Door.
You're gonna
Okay.
take it off or just kick it in? You're gonna remove it?
Whatever's easier. Hordal, which is easier?
This. And Hordal just kicks the door in. Or attempts to kick the door in.
Okay.
Here we
Now
go.
it's going down.
Yeah. You guys leave it up to the dwarf to knock on doors.
Ooh, I rolled a nat 20.
First
Oh my
strike.
god. All downhill from here.
Wasted them all.
Straight
now.
up. Just wasted them. Hey, doors can be your worst enemy.
Doors can be tricky. Okay.
See what happens.
Natural 20. You kick this door. Boom. You hear this noise go crackling through. What do you see? The door flies open. Before you is almost like a landing. It's 15 feet above a large cellar. You see stone steps descending to the north and to the south of you that wrap around and descend again. So this is what I mean. This is descending down, and then it comes over here, and this is descending down. You also see there's a large stone cistern that occupies the western part of the room. And you notice, too, in some of the corners, there's barrels. Here. There is a door right here. And there is another door right here. Just so you guys know, this door right here is on the bottom. So, like, you gotta walk around here and then go through there.
Down there.
Okay, Hordal. Boom. You
Boom. Bah.
kick that open.
Wow, Hordal immediately goes to the right and just starts going down.
Okay. Watcher, how far would you like to go there, Hordal?
I can go 25 feet. So
5, 10, 15, 20, 20, roughly
There
right
you go.
there.
Perfect.
Watcher, Arthas.
Watcher is gonna follow Hordal, get right behind him, and reach out with one finger and like gently touch his horns, trying to see if he can do it without alerting Hordal, and cast light on Hordal's horns.
Light. Okay. Yeah, you reach out. You're able to touch his horns. And then you cast light.
Yeah.
So light emanates how? 20 is it 20 or 40 feet?
20 feet.
20 feet. And that's
20 bright, 20 dim. Actually.
20 dim. Okay. Yeah, this room already has some torches, but Hordal, you notice there's like this huge light that shines above you. And you notice your antlers are like lit up. There's no hiding it.
What the
Arthas.
the hell happened?
Arthas will go down the other side.
Arthas is gonna go down the other side. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There.
Yeah.
Alright. As you guys go stampeding down after the kick, you see this door to the west opens. And before you, you see a Redbrand coming out, and he's like, oh, that freaking, oh crap. Guys, hurry up. And they pull out their swords. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Here we go. Getting started right away, guys.
Well, that sucks. I got a 5.
Ooh, 21.
There we go.
16.
Ooh. What's your dexterity, Watcher?
Not good. +1, 13 total.
15 total. Alright, give me a second here.
13, 1, 3.
Okay, 13. Ooh, okay. And what did you get, Arthas?
5.
5. Okay. Hordal, you are up.
All right. Did you say they pulled out short swords?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Hordal's he's going to jump off the side of the stairs here and use his 25 feet to get up to number 2.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You are there.
And I am swinging at number 2.
Oh.
And I'm gonna go reckless.
Reckless. Whew. Grants you advantage.
Boom. Oh, that's all right. 12 and a 13, so 18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
Yeah. And I'm going to do it two-handed.
Okay.
I should have said that before. My bad.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. With Celeste. Ooh, that's not that great, though. 5 piercing.
5 points of piercing damage. All right. Which one is that? 2?
To number 2. Yep.
As he draws his sword, he's like, shit. It's a
Give him a
dwarf.
tap on the shoulder.
All right. Anything else?
That's it. That's all I'm going to do this turn.
Okay. It is his turn. So he goes, well, dwarf, time to taste some steel. Watcher, you're on deck. He comes across after getting hit with your blow. He gets to roll with advantage.
He gets
because
advantage,
you did reckless. Oh, the first one was a nat 1.
Ooh.
But he hit with this one. Let's see here. Okay, that is 4 points of piercing damage as he hits with 1 and then comes back across real fast. Oh, I rolled a 3, then a 4, and whiffs. And he just breathes at you like heavily, like.
That's it?
Watcher, it is your turn. Okay, Watcher is going to move down here, like 20 or 25. He's going to cast Create Bonfire right underneath number 2.
Right underneath number 2. Okay. What does he have to... It's a dex save?
You create a bonfire in the ground, fills a 5-foot cube, and the spell... Yeah, dex save, which would be 13. Dex 13.
13. Okay. Ooh. His modifier doesn't help. You rolled a 12. His modifier is a +2.
Oh.
So 14. As you cast the flame, he's like, huh, huh, and just quickly jumps a little bit to the side. And you hear him just go, magic! Alright.
That's going to be it for now. He's just going to leave the bonfire there and concentrate on it.
Okay.
So end of turn for him.
Wow, this couldn't be any worse. You notice, Redbrand number 3 is just like looking. He's like, you hear him be like, God damn it. Puts away his short sword and he pulls out a crossbow and starts to load it. Arthas.
Yes.
Your turn.
My turn? Okay. Arthas is going to walk over kind of next to Watcher and attack number 2 with Firebolt.
Alright.
Alright, so to hit, that is 19 plus 6, 25 to hit.
Nice.
25 is a hit.
And for damage, that is 7 damage.
7 7 points of damage. You see him quickly sidestep the bonfire, right, as this firebolt just goes flying into him.
And as I'm casting it, I yell, "Why can't we all be friends?"
You just hear one of them, you just hit me with magic! Number 1 comes running up. I would say he had to sidestep. He actually tries to go and reach. Let me just do a quick roll here. Nope. All right. He goes to reach over this guy and take one swing and misses. But in doing so, he kind of pushes number 2 a little bit to the left there. And number 2's like, huh. One's like, get out of the way. Trying to come in at you. All right, top of the round, Hordal.
All right. Hordal's going to adjust his grip on his Morning Star, move it up a little bit so he can use it one-handed.
Okay.
Pulls out a hand axe, and he's going to swing the hand axe at number 2 first with his bonus action.
Okay, and no longer have Restless. You're going to do... Okay, are you attacking with your Morning Star as well?
Yeah, but I'm going to do Morning Star against number 2.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure, because you can only do 2 weapon if you take the attack action.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so I want to just do number 2 first, just to see.
Gotcha.
And do it with my offhand, so I won't get no mods, but we'll see.
Okay.
I will do this one reckless, though.
Okay, so I'm going to put that back on.
You can put it back on. Put it back on.
Roll with advantage.
Ooh, yes. 18 straight.
18 is a hit.
Yeah. All right, so the hand axe is a D6. And you add your strength modifier still, right? It's just no bonus to hit.
No modifier to damage. Yep.
Perfect. 4.
4. Guess what? Redbrand number 2 is dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna kind of shoulder by him and step up next to number 1, and then just swing Celeste at him with my one hand.
Okay.
Still reckless.
So when he does that, there's still a bonfire on the ground.
How long does the bonfire last, or?
A minute.
A minute. Okay. So anyone who enters the bonfire or ends their turn on the bonfire?
I was going to ask about number 1, but yeah, Hordal, it's anybody who enters.
Anyone who enters, what do they have to do? Is it just a dex save or just takes damage?
The dex 13 save, yeah.
Dex 13? Okay. This is an effect I can see, right? Oh no, it's only while raging. Never mind. Yeah.
No, you can still see the bonfire. There's flames right there. I'll put a token next time.
Oh, well, not blinded. I'm sorry. No, I do get advantage. It's a hill dwarf thing.
And number 1 rolled a 17 on his dex save.
I definitely failed the dex save.
Okay, how much damage does he take?
6.
Watcher?
Oh,
is it like 1d6?
1d8, and I'm rolling it now.
1d8.
Only a 1.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Little singed.
I'm fine with that. Ow! Hot! And then he swings. 15 to hit?
15 is a hit.
Yeah. All right. One-handed, so it's D8. Ooh, 6 plus 3, 9.
6 plus... Wow. Big hit. You can see... as Hordal comes across the fire. Still in it, I guess.
Yep, I'm staying in it.
I apologize on that too, Watcher, because I constantly get 2 spells mixed up, and it's the bonfire and the other one.
Fireball.
Produce flame or fireball?
Produce flame. Produce flame.
Yeah.
So that's my fault. I always get those mixed up. Okay, so there is fire around Hordal.
Yep.
Okay, Hordal just went. Number 2 is dead. Watcher, it is your go.
I would say, Hordal, watch out for the fire on the ground. Because it's a concentration, and he will cast it again underneath number 1, so just like slightly in front of Hordal now.
Wait, is fire the produce flame is concentration?
Create bonfire.
Create bonfire. Gee, look, I'm doing it again. Is light concentration or no?
Oh, good point. Light is... No, it's not.
Okay.
Just a cantrip, right?
Yeah, both are cantrips, but light is not. It just says light is 1 hour, but
Okay.
there's no concentration tag on it.
Perfect. So you're gonna put a flame right. Let me do yellow. Do yellow on this. Right on number 1.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it's a 5. It's essentially takes a square right there. So, boom.
Yeah.
Okay. He must make a dex
13
save.
on him.
Alright. That is not gonna make it. I rolled a 3.
Okay. Let's get out the actual dice for this. 2 damage.
2 points of damage as you just see these flames. The Redbrand is like, ah! 2. Was that number 1? Oh, you guys did some good damage on him. Alright. Watcher. You still have movement and a bonus action?
End of turn for Watcher.
End of turn for Watcher. Okay. Arthas, just know you're going to be up after Redbrand number 3. You see him look back up at the flames, and he's like, crap! Pulls up his crossbow, Hordal, and he levels with you. He has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're reckless, so that's going to be 12. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
16 is my armor class.
All right, goes to you. Lets loose the bolt as it just barely goes right by your face, and you can see with the flame being produced, you can see his eyes, and you can see that there is sweat coming down as he brings his crossbow down to load another bolt. Okay, Arthas.
One of my favorite homebrew rules, Brent.
What?
Instead of meet or beat, if you meet, it goes to the player. I love that rule.
Always goes to the player.
Nice. Arthas will go to number 1 and once again say, I still don't know why we can't be friends, and shoot Firebolt.
Okay.
And that is a 10 plus 6, 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
Ooh, and damage is the wrong dice.
A little rusty.
I rolled a 90, so I don't think that's right. So that is 6 damage.
If you roll the 90, it still is a 1d10, so 9 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either that or the real dice that was 6.
Well,
I'll let the DM pick.
Either which way, it is good enough.
Yeah.
Man, you guys are... I take back everything I said about you guys burning bodies, because apparently it is your forte. All right, number 1
Heroes burn bodies.
Gets blasted, Hordal, and you see him. He just lands right back into the flames. And Hordal, all you can smell right now, being right there, is the difference between your burned flesh and theirs.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you decide which one smells worse.
Probably Hordal.
Before ending my turn, Arthas will run up behind Hordal, not get in the front flame, stay out of it, and just say, "You got this, buddy. You're doing great."
Thanks. Ah!
And because of that, Hordal, you are up.
I'm going to use my movement.
Watcher, you are on deck.
Right up to 3.
Okay, just so you know, you're going to have to go through...
Yep, through the fire,
flame.
but I get advantage on dex saves if I can see. Effects I can see.
Yes,
so.
you can.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, that's better. Dex save is 19.
Yep, okay. This Hordal nimbly crosses...
And just it's 2 hands now, so hand axe goes back as he runs through the fire, and it's 2 hands on Celeste, and just he wants to go for a downward swing on number 3.
Okay.
Reckless,
of course.
You can put my circle back.
There you go. Circle is back.
Ooh, good thing I went reckless. That's a 15 to hit.
15 is a hit.
Okay, good, because the other one was a 1.
Ooh.
Put that dice away. All right, so it's D10 plus 3. Ooh, all right, 8 plus 3, so 11. Piercing.
Oh, 11 points of piercing damage. Oh, what a hit. Literally, he comes back up, loads his crossbow, and just looks up and gets slammed into the shoulder. He's like, oh, just kind of stumbles. Watcher or Hordal, is that the end of your turn?
That's it.
Okay, Watcher. It
Watcher's
is.
gonna crane his neck to see if he can see in the doorway to see number 3 and what's going on with Hordal.
Yep, you can see him.
The line of sight there? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna dispel his bonfire, and he's just gonna move it again underneath number 3. Let me just measure to make sure I can do that. I've said that out loud. Yeah, plenty of room. Yeah, so we're gonna create a bonfire underneath number 3 now.
Okay. What is the range on it? 30 feet, right?
60.
60. Wow. Okay. Here. It's covering him.
Okay.
I need to get better with that tool. Okay. Another deck save?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. That's a 20. A natural 20.
Wow.
I am sorry. All of a sudden,
We've had
after,
more 20s in this session than we've had in the previous 6.
after getting hit, comes up, he can feel the heat like emanated from the ground, and he just kind of jumps to the side. I am sorry. Alright.
End of turn for Watcher. Yeah.
End of turn for Watcher. Okay, it is his turn. If he ends his turn, does he have to make another deck save? Because technically he's...
Yes, if he ends his turn in
okay.
in the bonfire. Yeah.
So he is gonna move, because no sane person in a Hordal, I sure hope you hear that, stays in the fire. He's gonna move to the side here, and you can tell he's kind of Actually, no, he's got his crossbow out. He is gonna step back here, but Hordal, it gives you an
Attack of opportunity. I would love to take it.
It is still reckless.
Still reckless. Two-handed. Oh yeah. 18 plus 5, so 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
And two-handed again. 5 plus 3 is 8 piercing.
8 points of piercing damage. Huh. As he jumps back, Hordal, you just hit him. And his body just goes flying into these barrels. And he is out.
Too hot to handle.
So much fire in here. I love it.
Watcher will dispel it.
Okay. So, you guys in flames.
I know, apparently that's our theme.
Dispatch the flame. Redbrand number 1 is charred pretty good.
Hordal's gonna go over and check number 3. He's got his eyes on that crossbow.
Number 3, he does have a crossbow with 10 bolts. He also has 15 silver pieces and 2 garnets, and you estimate it's roughly 10 gold pieces per garnet. Selling value. Watcher, Arthas.
Score!
Arthas will look at number 2.
Oh,
Put them right
Arthas. As you look at number 2, with some of the stuff that's broken in that room as well, you notice most of that stuff off to the north here is like rations. A lot of like dried rations, salted pork, stuff like that. It seems like a lot of rations for this area. On him, you find he's got 12 silver pieces, 5 gold pieces, and he's got a piece of paper that has the Illifarn written on it. And you remember Hordal talking about the Illifarn being an elven ancient civilization that used to rule over the Sword Coast realm long before Phandalin or the Fendelber Pact was ever a thing. Oh, Watcher. What would you like to do?
At number 1.
Number 1 is scorched body, being in the flames. As you go through, you notice the salvageable stuff on there is essentially his short sword and the 16 silver pieces and 7 gold pieces. And you notice the pouch that they were in is just like disintegrated. But they are still good. A little hot to the touch, but
Yeah, he will collect the coin, but leave everything else.
Hey, can any of you guys use this? Is it a light or a heavy crossbow, Brent?
It is what's the 1d6?
I think that's light.
Okay, it's a light crossbow.
Okay. Any of you two can know how to use this?
I don't know how to use it. Do I want it? No. Doesn't beat my sling.
Looks like it would.
You don't know how to use
Talked
a
a lot
sling.
about this sling, but you've never actually used it or shown us or.
What are you talking about? I used it in a cave and killed a guy. You must have been all the way in the back. Oh, that's right. You were playing with the puppies.
Bah. Fine, I'll hang on to it.
Oh, the wolves.
And I believe it was
Hey,
a natural. I believe it was a natural 20 too, if I remember correctly.
I think Watcher would have remembered that, but as a player, definitely don't remember that. So.
I think it was the only time I've used it.
Oh, now if anything gets out of range, I guess I can still hit them. Not waste my javelins.
Is there anything else in there? Is that just a room, or are there any other doors over there? Hold on.
No doors in here.
Doors. It seems like these are like bunks. So it's almost essentially like a crappy lookout. You would assume if anyone was to kick down the front door, this would probably be the first line of defense.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any like tubes or signaling things or anything in this room that could alert others to our presence.
In this room?
Yeah, where I am in this one.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. Ooh, 16 total?
16 total. Okay. As you look around, you notice that there's no worn-in devices put in here. And even as you look at the stonework's pretty darn good around here. And you would assume that being the basement for this location, like when it was actually made, there would be no reason for an alarm system in the basement. If that helps you out.
Yeah, that's perfect. This room's clear. Shall we continue in? Everybody ready?
Born ready.
Watcher will nod and go look at the other door before opening it to see if he can see through it or if it's metal or wood or what's going on with it.
Oh, the doors around here are all wood, you notice. It does seem a little bit darker, but I always screw this up. Sconces? There, you notice there is light. Preferably from sconces that are on the wall. Make a perception check, though, because I take it you're going to listen as well.
Yeah, I mean, try to look through them if there's like cracks in the wood or listen. Yeah. That'll be another 17.
Another 17. Okay. As you are sitting there and looking, there's no noise that is generated from this area. Right, and the only thing that you can hear and see are the flickering lights from the sconces.
Turn around. There doesn't appear to be anybody on the other side of the door. We should keep going. Hordal, do you want to go first?
If you want me to kick another door, I will.
Wait. And Arthas just tries to open it.
It opens.
Ugh, that takes the fun out of it. I thought you wanted adventure.
I didn't want you to get hurt. This one opened in.
Do I look hurt?
No, but you never know when you can get a splinter.
All right,
He's got a couple scorch marks on his arm.
So it goes Arthas, Hordal, then Watcher?
No, Arthas
Sure.
opened the door.
Sure.
Arthas opened the door to let Hordal in.
All right, fair enough.
What's the matter? Too scared to go first?
So, who's
No,
next?
I just know you would love it.
Who's next after
Arthas.
Hordal?
Arthas, you
Watcher
gonna
and
follow
Arthas.
Hordal or?
I'll go with the rear. Yeah.
All right, Hordal, as you step in, it's a nice long hallway. I wish I was better on my fog tool, but it is what it is. It's a nice long hallway, right? And there's thick dust that seems to be covering the hallway ground. You notice that it is decorated. It's got like fake columns, decorative columns, about like every 10 feet, and they're like parallel. The door at the far end is a double door, and you notice it's sheathed in copper plate, right? But due to age, it's become a little green. And you notice there's what appears to be the visage and body of a whole angel that seems to be in mourning on the door. And it's just like embedded on the copper plate. Very decorative.
In this this building, we confirmed last time that it was of elven make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hordal's just gonna go, ah, damn elves and their emotions. Look at that angel crying.
And you all look down the hallway and see the copper-plated door with the mournful angel on it.
So I
Very
guess
pretty.
Hordal
Very,
not
very pretty.
familiar, but would Watcher be able to identify it?
Based off of what he said, actually roll a history check. Let's give you history. Yeah. 12. Okay. Mostly with the Elven Society, whenever you have figures like this, it typically means death of some sort. Much like, any angel crying, is almost like a homage to someone that has passed or something like that.
I don't think Watcher would tell the group that. He'd be socially aware enough to relay that. He'd just note it and keep going.
Okay.
Now, if I had my own base, I would make this hallway a kill hallway. Basically, anybody comes through, there's nowhere to go. You step on something, you touch something, you die. That's what I would do.
So you think there might be traps?
It's a good point.
Should we?
I don't see any evidence, but if you want to look, go ahead, Ed. Be my guest.
Arthas will investigate. Why not?
I'll allow either, well, first let's do a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
Ooh, dirty 20. 19
Hey.
plus 1.
Just because investigation is more like one specific thing that you're going after.
Yeah.
Since
Okay.
this seems more of a roundabout, as soon as you start to step up and start to move, right, you can't help but look down. You notice that there are weird crevices in the stone in front of you, right? It's you quickly stop and look back, and you see that there's nice like cemented stone blocks on the ground, and then it's almost as if there's like gaps about 10 feet in front of you that goes here. There seems to be a pathway that is, and you can clearly see it's like nicely cemented, like the one that you're walking on right here and right here. But it's like the stone here just has these gaps.
Well,
I explained that to Hordal and Watcher. And what do you guys think? Do you think that will trigger something? I could try. I got an idea. Let's move back into that other doorway. Let's move back a little bit.
what's your idea?
So back it up. So Arthas backs up and he casts Mage Hand.
Yeah, I'm backing up.
Yep.
And he just kind of hovers the hand over the ground and starts pushing on the ground.
Okay. As you do that,
In
you
that area.
notice as soon as you hit one, right, it just teeter-tots and then tilts, and then you just see all the stone in this area just crumble down to the ground.
Hordal
And
peeks his
what
head
you
around.
see is a pit. And as you guys go to look at it, I'm actually shocked that you guys decided to do this. I was gonna make you roll the save and throw, Hordal, when you're like, this is where traps would be. You gotta be careful where you step. It's a drop that goes down 20 feet.
Arthas just turns to Hordal and Watcher and just like,
Hordal just goes, well, I'll be damned. I didn't think they'd be smart enough. This is great. Now this, Arthas, is an adventure.
I know. And I float over my Mage Hand to Hordal and say, give me 5. And
Hordal
it's just
just
like
looks-
this in front of you.
All right, fine, Chipmunk. And he slaps it away. Well, time to jump?
Yeah.
You can skirt the edges.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, edges, I guess. I don't know, I
No.
just had that idea.
Do we want to go to that door and just kick it in? Or another idea I had is I could use my special floaty hand and knock on the door and we could hide in this hallway. And then they open the door and they're like, oh, they fell in the pit. And they come out and look at the pit and then we can attack them.
To be effective, I think I'd
We're
have to be
knocking
close
on the
to
door.
the door.
Why would they think we're in the pit?
I don't know, Watcher. It sounded good in my head.
I feel like a lot of things
We
sound
just
good
knocked
in
the
your
door
head.
down.
There's a lot of people talking in my head.
Hordal just starts
Hordal, yeah,
skirt the edge.
You skirt the edge just fine.
Watcher will follow.
Oh, Watcher follows.
Arthas
Hey, head-
goes to.
Head talker, you coming?
Yep.
Oh, in front of this
Ooh, new
copper
name,
plated
not a
door
squirrel
that's
anymore.
like green.
Chipmunk.
A mournful angel.
Is there any... Hordal would inspect the door. Is there any, like, handles? Does it look like it opens, or is it just like a plaque-looking thing?
Oh, yeah, it definitely opens. It's more like a push board. And it's split down. It's a double-sided door.
Give it a go. Let's try Arthas's method. He just tries to push the door open.
Yeah, it goes.
Aha! It works.
March in order.
I'll walk through.
For it all, yep. I just want to get you guys set up in a line.
Arthas will go last.
Okay. I've got a funny feeling that's going to be the typical
Yeah.
march in order. Okay.
What
What you see in front of you... just hear me out. You see 3 large stone sarcophagi that stand within what appears to be a dusty crypt. And propped up against each one is a skeleton that are clad in bits of what appears to be rusty elven chainmail. There are decorative columns along the walls that are carved in the image of spreading oak trees. To the southeast corner is obviously the door that you went through. And then if you notice, I'm going to highlight because my fog isn't that great. There's a door right here. And there's another door right here. Hordal, Watcher, and Arthas, you also get this weird sensation, right? And the hairs are kind of standing up on your arms.
Is it drafty in here?
I don't know. I'm not
Does
in the
Watcher
room yet.
get the sensation?
Watcher, you get more of, it feels like your skin has just gotten colder.
He doesn't have to.
Your armor skin.
Metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know,
That's weird.
It's like a sense of, Hordal, you feel this whenever you go into a rage and something happens. Watcher, you know this sensation when you cast spells. Same with you, Arthas.
Magic.
Then Watcher would say, it feels like magic. I can try to pinpoint that, but it will take some time, and he'll start ritual casting, detect magic.
Wait. And Hordal stops you for a second. I got this. And Hordal pauses for a moment, just holding Celeste, and closes his eyes, just kind of opens up his senses a little bit, and I'm going to use magic awareness.
Okay.
Ooh.
So with your magical awareness, you close and then you open your eyes. There's almost like there's a pulsating roughly right in the center here. There is this magic thing that is just emanating out, and it appears to be linked to these 3 skeleton statues. Right?
Do I get what school of magic it belongs to?
This would be almost like an animation. I would have to look. It's not.
Okay.
It's not like full blown necromancy, but it's almost like an animate.
Got it.
And you also get this weird sensation of an object that was given to you. Right? Something that a dwarf gave to you. And you can't help but feel this sensation coming off of that as well.
Wow, Hordal notes that there's more than one sensation.
And this is something that you have on you. If you don't remember, I can tell you it's something that Gundren gave you.
What the hell did Gundren give me? I don't know what Gundren gave me.
Well, what we can do...
note
I got
he can't remember
the note, right? It was just a note from Gundren, right?
At the beginning, Gundren gave you something. It's okay. Oh, what we can actually do is at this time, we can take a quick 5-minute break, which will help Hordal look it up, and I can also help you out as well, Hordal. But we will take we will take our 5-minute break right here, and we will come back. Quick bio break for those that need it. All right, we'll be back. Stay tuned.
All right, see ya.
And we are back. Our Hordal remembers that he was given something by Gundren, a box. And he said, what did he say? Do not open until we have found the greatest find.
Yeah, until we have struck the greatest find ever. So Hordal would note that and just kind of pat the box.
Yep.
Pat in his pack, and then he'd be like, well, something weird in the middle here.
And Hordal, you've dealt with stuff like this before. It's almost like a magic trigger. Right, and you know there's certain things that can shut off magic triggers if need be.
Hey, magic folk, can any of you two turn off magic, dispel it, anything like that?
No, I only create it. Want to see me create it?
Watcher Arthas, go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Ooh. 14.
14.
8.
8. Okay. Arthas, you have seen this stuff before. Watcher, you've seen it too, but haven't really dealt with it that much. You used to have someone who worked in the circus, Arthas, that used to use these as part of some of his tricks. And the thing is, he would say something to activate and say something to deactivate.
So I would relay that to Hordal and say, I used to work with a guy that did little magic stuff, and he always had some words that he would say to make stuff go and make stuff stop. So maybe there's a trigger or a word or something we need that I don't know what it would be. But what if it's back then? I don't remember what he used to say, but I always thought it was something that he made up close to him. But I did just find a piece of paper on that guy in the other room that had
what did it say?
The thing, that elf word, the people you were talking about, the
like this one. And he pulls out the note from the other guy, and it says Illifarn.
Yes, maybe that's the word. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, it's either that or we trigger it. So it's right in the center of the room. Can't really get around.
So you want to say it?
Screw it. And Hordal walks up to the point close to it and just says, Illifarn.
Hi.
Arthur stays in the doorway a little bit and peeks in.
As you say Illifarn, you notice the skeleton's eyes, right, go green and then diminish. The magic still lingers.
Well,
It'll
north
work.
door or east door, I don't know. Their eyes changed. But there's still magic here. Could be just a password to get by. If not, we'll kill him again. Who cares?
Yeah, I remember that other guy. He used to kind of like put his spell on pause so he could do stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Say it again, they'd come back on. So maybe that's what we did. Maybe we paused it.
Let's hope. Which door, guys? To the right or door straight ahead?
To the right.
I would say right.
Okay, here we go. And Hordal runs across and hopefully doesn't trigger.
Yep, nothing.
Aha! Arthas, good thinking.
It's the only kind of thinking I have.
That's debatable. And Hordal goes to open the door.
Not kicking this one in?
Your method's easier on the bones.
Haha, don't you?
Pun intended.
March in order?
Normal.
The same.
The same. Alright, so Hordal,
You can just assume it's the same unless we tell you different.
Okay. Fair
Yeah, that's
enough.
fair.
So just opening the door there, Hordal?
Yep.
Okay. As you open the door, right, you come across... What the heck? The door kind of open... Hang on. Sometimes I hate the fog on this, but it's okay. The door swings to your left, and what you see in front of you is what appears to be a prison. Right? And to the right, it kind of takes you aback a little bit. And what you see is, there is a female and a little boy. And you see their eyes open up, and one of them goes, "Watch out!" And as soon as she says that, as you continue the rest of the door, you see there are 2 Redbrands on the backside, and one comes at a surprise on you and swings, and I rolled a 2. I know that's not gonna hit.
That'll miss.
And misses on you and stumbles to the side. The other guy takes up a defensive position right here, right next to him. He goes, "I told you I heard someone on the other side." I need everyone to roll initiative. Consider that like a surprise round, Portal.
Ooh, natural 20 on initiative.
Oh,
jeez.
I got a nat
It was
22.
almost.
Hey!
Who's
I got a
Dex?
6.
Whose
That's
Dex
what
is
he's
higher?
rolling. I
Who's-
have a +2.
Yeah, his is higher.
Alright.
That was your nat 20s today.
What did you get, Arthas?
6.
6. Jeez.
4 plus 2.
It literally like was about to fall onto the 14 and then tipped back. And
I
was
love when that happens. Okay, so we
So
have
dramatic.
Hordal, you are up. Watcher, you are on deck.
Hordal moves his grip up on Celeste, so he's got it up a little bit shorter. Pulls the hand axe out and just goes "Ah!" and swings twice at the first one. No rage though, but I'm gonna go reckless on number 1.
Number 1. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little purple on you there and pull us on up.
All right, reckless, one-handed. Oh yeah, that's good. 23 total.
That is a hit.
Yes, please. All right, D8 plus 3. Low damage. 4 piercing on Celeste.
4 points of piercing.
Yep. And then swinging the hand axe too.
Okay, still reckless.
Still reckless. 13.
13 is a miss.
Ah.
Quickly gets out of the way.
Ah.
Oh,
And then Hordal's gonna move and put himself in between number 1 and the people.
Okay. Gotcha. Watcher.
Oh, that's an interesting move from Hordal. Okay, Watcher is going to tuck himself here.
Yep.
He is going to cast Create Bonfire and put it directly in front of him, blocking the door so they can't get out.
Okay. Got you. Create bonfire in front of the door here.
Yeah.
Okay, poor old Arthas. You see this flame, literally, as your buddies go across, this flame just emanates right from there. Okay, Watcher.
Thanks, Watcher.
Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, yeah, sorry, end of turn.
Okay. Number 2. He's seeing the flame. He's like, ah, crap. Swings around this side, Hordal, and comes down with a short sword at you.
With advantage.
With advantage. Hang on, advantage. Okay, that is going to be a 16 plus his 4, so that's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
That'll be a hit. That's 4 points of piercing damage. Piercing damage to you. Find it weird that a short sword's piercing damage. And he comes across with the other one. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That one is 6 points of piercing damage. All right. And he just looks at you and he goes, another dwarf? Okay.
Another one.
Arthas.
Arthas will get kind of into the doorway, but away from the fire. So staying on this side of the door, but so I can see everyone.
Yep.
And goes, Watcher, why did you put this right here? And as I'm saying that, I just look at number 1 and go, you look like you need a headache. And I cast, Mind Sliver on him.
Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver. All right, what does he need to do?
It's an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, and he's got to beat 14.
Beat 14.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
Ooh.
You know, and his intelligence is -1, so that's a 7.
So 1d6 psychic damage, and that is a
Alright.
5.
5 points of damage.
Psychic, and he gets a 1d4 that he would have to subtract on his next saving throw. If he has to do it before my next turn.
Okay, remind me if he has to make a saving throw.
Yep.
Okay, you just see him. All of a sudden, Hordal, he's squared off with you, ready, and he just Alright. Arthas, is that the end of your turn?
I just stand in the door like this. You're not getting by me.
Redbrand number 1 looks up. He's like, geez, what the heck? Goes for a swing on you, Hordal. And it's just a save and throw, not an attack, right, Arthas?
Yeah, it just says saving throw.
Okay. So he takes a swing at you, Hordal. This is actually 15.
15 will miss.
This is across. It's like, something's in my head. Comes across, takes another swing. Oh, wow. That's bad. That's a 9. Just completely whiffs. Okay, is it until the end of your turn, Arthas, or?
My turn.
Okay, gotcha. That's 1. Hordal, you are up. Watcher, you are on deck.
All right, Hordal's looking a little sluggish. So he amps himself up a little bit, and he's gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll. See what happens. 3. Ooh, I haven't had this yet. Oh, this is not. Okay.
Oh, man.
This is the fun one.
Yeah.
Intangible spirit, which looks like a flump or a pixie, my choice. So it'll definitely be a flump because it's way more fun. Appears within 5 feet of a creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet. At the end of my turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex save or take 1d6 force damage. And until my rage ends, I could use it every turn as a bonus action. Basically, I get a floating bomb that kind of looks like a squid-looking thing. It's really bulbous and has spindly legs.
So that's just a random
like
thing you get when you go into rage?
That's correct.
Where would
I am
you
going
like
to
it?
put it. I'm going to put it right here, right in between the two of them.
So you see this thing, bloop, and Hordal, it takes you back a little bit.
What?
Once you see this flump, however you want it to look. But it's almost,
that's
as soon
perfect.
as it appears, you look, and it's almost like it gives you a wink, and all of a sudden you know what it does. And it's there to help you.
Rose goes, oh boy, and then swings two-handed at number 2.
Number 2.
With Celeste. And I'll go reckless again.
Okay.
Ooh, probably not enough. That's a 12, even with reckless.
12 total?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Rolled
miss.
a 5 and a 7.
Oh, no!
Ah,
It's a
rough.
miss. Barbarian.
And that's the end of my turn, so Plumpy goes, boom!
It literally looks at you and goes, poof. You just see it fills up and just wah, poof, explodes. Okay.
So the two of them.
Dexterity saving throw.
I'm technically 5 feet from it too, right?
Since you're on that realm, what we'll do is we'll play the 4. I'll let you get away with it. But they must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. DC's
so
14.
It's either make it or don't.
Yeah, if they make it, so if they succeed, they get no damage, but if they fail, they get 1d6.
Okay, and what is the saving? What
14?
did they have to beat?
14.
14? Okay, first one is gonna fail. That's a 9.
And
so
number one
has
has the minus 4.
Number 1 has a -4.
No,
D4.
1d4.
Yeah, 1d4, which is a 4 anyway. So we got a 13, and then the first one was like super low.
Cool.
All
so
right,
they both fail.
get hit. Yep.
All right. So D6 force, 3 damage each.
3 damage each. Okay. Flump goes away. That is the coolest thing ever.
It's so fun, but it can hurt your. That's the only one that can hurt your allies. All the other ones don't.
Okay. And you get the sensation that you can summon it again, Hordal, as long as you stay in the state. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Watcher, your go as you see this weird freaking thing explode behind these guys.
Watcher almost ignores it. He's kind of like narrow vision around the combat. So he is going to cast Poison Spray on number 1.
Okay.
That is a cantrip.
Got you. Is it just one person?
Saving throw. Yes.
I still got the D4.
Gas from
No, it
from
doesn't.
my palm.
His D4 goes away.
Okay.
The Mind Sliver is only for the next saving throw.
Oh,
Sorry,
got
so
it.
It's only one, yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Watcher.
So it's a con 13 save either way from number 1.
Okay. I just rolled a 7, so an 8 for his con total.
That is a fail.
That is a fail.
I need to figure out what die is my D12. There it is. Okay. So it's 1d12 damage.
Woo.
That is 8 poison damage.
8 poison damage for number 1. How would you like to take Redbrand number 1 out with your poison spray?
So
This
that's
is the first
verbal
time?
and somatic. So I don't know what he does with his hands, but he does whatever, like, druidic finger movements, and then almost puts his hand up and out like he's casted Produce Flame before.
Yeah.
And now he moves forward, and he moves forward like he's going to blow, but he doesn't blow anything, right? It's just a movement he's learned from these druids. And all of a sudden you just see the poison go like mist off of his palm and just coat the guy. And
you see him
that
too.
Crumples.
You can see it. It like goes into his mouth and stuff, and he's like, foam starts coming out of his mouth, and he just crumbles to the ground. Well done, Watcher. You still have movement?
Yeah, I got movement and a bonus action still. So, he's gonna release concentration on the bonfire.
All right,
He's gonna move in the opposite corner.
Gone. All right.
I can come in.
I can move him.
Hello.
Yeah. Watcher is going to come up here after the bonfire is released, and then he's going to use Healing Word on Hordal.
Okay.
In Druidic, it's probably something simple like Vitality or Resolve. Don't personally know Druidic, so I don't know what that would translate into, but he says it out loud.
You make it up.
His eyes change color. Yeah. I'm gonna have to think about that. And we'll make
That's
that next
fine.
time.
We can see
So,
it.
His eyes change color and go black again, and he's going to use his command feature on Hordal. So he says the healing word, the magic flows into Hordal, and then his eyes change color. And he falls up rapidly with just this booming voice that is just attack. Triggering
Yeah, I love it.
Use his reaction if he wants.
Yep. So let's roll hit points. Hordal, you feel this sensation that you felt before, and you know Watcher is casting something as this energy rejuvenates you, and you hear his booming voice that says attack, and you get this sudden urge to swing your Warhammer if you'd like. How many hit points does he gain, Watcher?
A bonus on that. That is going to be, where is he? 6 total.
Nice.
Hordal looks back at Watcher and winks, and then just swings with his 2 hands. Still reckless. So let's see if this one's better.
Come on, Hordal.
Oh yeah, 19.
Yeah, 19
plus 5, so that's 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
And it's 2 hands.
And don't forget to add your rage bonus. Yep. Well done, Watcher. Well done.
5. Oh, that was clutch. So 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 2 is 10 piercing.
10 points of piercing damage. Ugh. You can see he hits him pretty good, and he's just like,
side of the ribs.
Alright, Watcher. Is that it?
End of turn, yeah.
What
Finish
a turn.
him, Arthas.
What a turn that was. You just see number 2 after you hit him. He's like, not if I finish you first, Wolf. And he takes a swing at you. Advantage. That is 17 to hit.
17 hits.
I think that hits, yeah.
Yep.
Alright. That is 4 points of piercing damage, so half it, so only 2.
Yeah.
And he just looks at you as you take that hit, and he's like, come on, and swings again. 13?
13 will miss.
I literally... He just looks up at you like, oh, shit.
I just slowly wipe my mouth.
Okay. Arthas. As the flame that you were seeing goes away, right, you just see one guy, like, foaming at the mouth on the ground, and the Watcher, like, took off to go to the other side of the door. What do you do?
I drop my sling from my sleeve, and I take a shot with my sling at number 2. And that is... Huh?
Are you stepping in?
No, I'm still in the doorway.
That works.
14 plus 2, 18 to hit.
That's a hit. Oh my god.
Come on.
He's gonna steal another kill.
2 plus 2, 4 damage.
That's enough?
Arthas, how would you like to destroy this guy?
Shoot my little pebble sling bullet right between the eyes.
Hordal, all you see is when he looks up at you, he's
right
like,
by his head.
Yeah,
He goes right.
You just
right
see
through the
the
horns.
stone, like,
Yeah, right through the.
hits him right in between the eyes, and you just see, like, blood trickle down, and he just drops to the floor.
Did you have to finish him with the sling?
Well done,
yeah.
Arthas.
You guys make fun of me for it, but that's 2 kills. That's 2 kills.
You see the girl. The girl is like, oh. She's kind of, are you okay? Are you okay?
For fun, before I start talking to the girls, I summon another flump next to them and just have it blow up next to them. Because Hordal thinks it's hilarious.
Okay, so the flump comes back, and you just see it. It goes, it literally makes this noise. Boom! Blows up again.
Arthas just pokes his head in the doorway and goes, "Hey, is this where the party's at? What's going on in here?"
Yeah, we got popping balloons. Look, and another flump for my rage end.
Are they gone? There were only those 2 in here.
Are you?
They're gone.
Sorry,
They're dead.
sorry for the jokes. Are you the Woodcarvers family?
Yeah. My name's Myrna, and this is my son Nars. Do you know, they took Thel somewhere. He was badly beat. I have no idea where he's been. He wasn't here at all in this prison cell. I fear the worst.
Do you know where the keys are?
I think one of them has the keys. They kept going in and out of this room. And they said something about staying to the north. It's almost like he was training this guy. But one of them has the keys, the more experienced one, and she points down at number 2 right here.
Hordal will grab the keys and start.
Both of them are unexperienced. They're dead.
So there's 5 keys on there, and also on him, you also find 15 silver pieces and a short sword. So out of the 5 keys, you're able to find which one. And you notice they're in like plain gray tunics, nothing that great at all. Thank you so much. Are you with them? Hopefully not. Are you a rescue party?
Yeah, rescue party.
I can't.
I like that.
I can't thank you enough. So, while we were here, we've only been here for like some time. I like almost like I think lost track of days down here, but I think it's like 6 days.
6 days. That's a while.
Well, I know that there's 2 here. I don't know how many total in number. This guy right here, and she points to number 2, was telling number 1 that there's I think you call them bugbears. There's like bugbears around here. And then they were also talking about a glass staff or something like that. That he's in charge, and that they were looking to sell us into slavery.
Well, you won't be slaves today. Do you know the way out?
Unfortunately, no. They put these rags over our heads.
Aye. Can you swing a sword?
Escort you to the door.
I can definitely swing a sword.
Hordal hands Myrna a short sword, and then also hands, and then we'll hand Nars his dagger.
All right. Nars is roughly like 13 years old.
Think he can wield a short sword?
Nars looks and he's like, I can do it, and she's like, no.
Here, take this, kid. Gives him the dagger.
Myrna goes, thank you so much. I don't have much to pay you. Unfortunately, I
You
can
don't need to
potentially
pay
give
us.
you
Don't
something.
worry. Our bill goes to the mayor. Don't worry.
You can pay us with a good word to the townsfolk when you arrive. That's enough.
Townsfolk, some of them saw us get taken, and they did nothing.
I tell you what, when you see someone in the town, if you're curious to see if they belong to this band, and he lifts up the right sleeve, the right arm of the guy, and shows that the red sleeve is there.
Well,
That identifies them.
I've seen a couple of faces. There's been a couple of new faces, but I've seen a couple from some of the taverns, more passerbyers, no one prominent within the town, but there's been some of them that I do recognize. But fair enough.
If you get back to town, go and search for Sildar. Tell him we sent you, and tell him your story.
Where can I find Sildar? Who is this Sildar? What does he do?
Sildar is part of the Lord's Alliance. He's been helping out the town master.
Harbin?
You'll find him there.
Okay.
Yes.
At the town master's hall.
Yes.
Okay. I fear you're gonna have to show us the way out.
Who's fastest?
Not a problem.
I can take him. Come with me. You guys want to stay here and I'll catch up with you?
I'm gonna stay at the door in case someone comes through.
Agreed.
I'll hold them off as long as I can. You two come back quick. Make sure they get out all right.
So we'll just escort him to the main door.
Okay, Arthas, did you step into the room?
I was still in the door, like standing just inside the doorway.
Okay. So who's escorting them out?
Watcher, you coming?
I was going to stay with Hordal to hold the door.
Okay.
Okay, you
So
guys can
far,
stay
we
there.
haven't seen any other way for them to come out this way.
Okay.
Arthas, don't forget the word in
So
case this thing recharges.
Well, you guys are still in here.
Yeah.
and Arthas, as soon as you go down, you direct them. I'm just gonna retcon this real fast because there's no sense. Arthas, they look at you and they're like, "Oh, geez." Myrna kind of looks at you and she's like, "I swear there were more. We definitely took some more turns. And I think I can remember hearing stone, almost as if stone was grated on stone. This is definitely... I don't know. I just feel like there were more turns in order to get out.
Maybe you came from a different way, but this is the only way we know.
Perhaps this just doesn't feel right. But nonetheless, I can't thank you enough. I appreciate all that you have done. Come find me in Phandelver, right once this is over. I don't have much to give you, but there is a family heirloom that I can tell you about.
Okay, that
But
sounds good.
Just come to the house once you're done.
Arthas.
We will.
Arthas.
Yes.
And Hordal just does this. And nods at you. To check Myrna.
Oh, they're
Before they
in the gray
not?
tunics, like
Okay.
it's rags.
Just
It's rags.
Just confirming.
Yep. No, you're fine.
As she runs down, as she goes through the door, do I take her all the way to the
you
front
take
door?
her all the way.
All right, as I walk through the pit, I'm like, mind the pit.
Yeah,
Should be by
they're
it.
good. They're good. We just retcon like you escorted them,
Yeah.
and that conversation was at the door. I just don't want to go
Okay.
through this whole like.
Perfect.
No, yeah,
Thing.
yeah, makes sense.
All right,
And
North,
I'm
we
back.
continue then. Hello,
I'm
Chipmunk.
back. Did you miss me?
And Hordal opens the door.
Anything
If
happen
it
here?
opens.
All right, Hordal. Hordal, Watcher, Arthas.
So as as you're opening the door, I do say, Mira did mention to me that she thinks that way was not the way she was taken in this place.
Probably came
Just-
through a different entrance.
That's what I thought too. She was talking about something with moving rocks and rubbing rocks on each other. So let's keep that in mind.
Mm.
As you open this, you notice it's got like a little hallway, and you find another door off to the right here.
After you, Hordal.
Yeah, Hordal will just try to open it.
All right, this time, Hordal, it is locked.
Oh,
Hey, this one's not unlocked like the rest.
use your big boy shoes.
Can you pick it?
Nope.
What
of
about
those-
the key ring you found on the bandit?
Oh, yeah. Haha! Glad someone's got brains here.
Thank you, Watcher. I was gonna
Hordal
be like,
just starts trying keys.
yeah, and sure enough, you hear the clink. Alright, as you push it open, what you see is the equivalent of what appears to be an armory. There's racks of weapons that line the walls of this chamber. There are 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 80 bolts. You also notice in the corner, there's about like a dozen dirty red cloaks. And some of them have these weird, like, patches cut out of them.
You guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, sorry, Hordo.
No, it's all right.
No, because I'm not in the room.
No, you're
Get in
you're
here.
Fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Watcher
What are
will
you
go up and
thinking,
just take a
Hordal?
spear.
Spear? Add a spear to your inventory.
Hordal's gonna take the bolts.
There's 80 bolts total.
I will take 20 bolt
Okay.
and add them to the
Arthas
10 I already
takes
have.
nothing. Arthas takes nothing.
And then spears are. Can you throw spears or no? they
I don't
thrown?
know. You're gonna
No,
have to look it up.
javelins.
I know javelins you can
Yeah,
throw.
I think it's separate from javelin.
Yeah, I don't think you can throw a sphere.
Weapons and gear. Go ahead though.
No,
you
it is
guys
thrown.
can have.
You can
I
throw
feel
a
like
spear.
it. Yeah, you can do both with a spear.
Yeah. I'm gonna add. I'll take 2 spears.
Yep, thrown. You notice the spears are a little big on you.
Portal just attaches them to his back that has like the javelin.
Everything?
It's got a hunting trap deck, like just the ridiculous bag that he carries around everywhere.
Just so you know, a javelin's better than a spear.
yeah,
for range.
I have a javelin, but I was like, I'll take a spear. Why not?
So
Spears are
what
pretty big.
what were you thinking, Hordal? Just taking gear?
No, the red cloak's in the corner.
You want to
What
wear
if-
them?
At least the sleeve.
You want to pretend
Pretend-
you're a Redbrand?
Pretend we're one of them to get in farther. No,
But don't you think they know each other and they've never seen us?
new recruits.
That just wandered in here?
Well, do you
Don't
see
you
a
think
way out?
we should have been escorted by somebody?
Do you see a way
That
out?
may be risky, but the townsfolk already don't appear to like us very much because of the way we dispose of this body.
I don't see a way out. But like I said, Myrna said something about shifting walls and that she rocks on each other, and so I don't know, maybe that room with the skeletons, where maybe we go back and say the word and something will happen. Show a different way.
Or maybe this hallway right here. Hordo is gonna rip off a sleeve for himself and just kind of put it in his pocket.
So just a piece of cloth you're ripping off?
Yeah.
and-
Yep, piece of cloth, and just put it in his pocket for now.
Okay.
And then go back in the hallway. And then looking at the hallway, Portal knows stonework, so gonna take a look at the stonework on the wall and see if he can notice any flaws. If it's one of those obvious like video game style where it's different pixels, like
Alright.
kind of a dead
Do
giveaway.
you can do either perception or investigation check with advantage.
Watch will start helping look as well.
I will do perception for sure. 12 plus 4, 16.
16. Okay. As you're looking right at the wall and you're going across, you notice the stonework, even for the elven make, it is relatively good. But you notice there are like 3 spots that are like chipped, and at first you're laughing at it. But you notice, based off of a human, not so much a dwarf, you notice there's like 1 chip here, which is almost like a little bit above the head. There's another chip that is like waist level, and another chip that's down towards the ankle. And when you look at it, it's lined up. And then you start to put your hands along the creases, and you can feel your fingers go into the stone. And it forms a doorway right here. Right where you're at.
Push it.
As you push it, you notice it all shifts, and you can hear like a... Oh, the noise just made it perfect with the audio.
Well, that must be the noise Myrna was talking about.
Good
Well.
memory, Arthas.
As you come in, right, the first thing you see... Oh, hang on. Here we go. Sorry, I gotta make sure that all that is good. The first thing you see there are barrels and crates in front of you, almost like another little storage section that they have set up. But you also feel this cold breeze, right? And what you see is there's a large natural cavern here. And there's a breeze that is coming in and it feels cold. The air itself, as you sniff, has a faint scent of decaying flesh. You look down, even with your dark vision and the light that's being emanated, you see two bridges, and there is this crevasse that is in the center, right down here. There are two columns that are set up that seem to be reinforcing. Hordal, you know that this is natural made. It's almost as if this area was built into the basement. It is a 20-foot high ceiling, right? But you guys also get this weird sensation, right? That is emanating from the crevasse itself.
I don't like it.
And just so you guys know, based off of the fog, there is a way. Whoa! I don't know why that did that. We're gonna ignore that. Sorry. Wrong tool. There is a way here. You just can't quite see it. There's a way here. And then it looks like there may be a way down here. This is like blocked. I'm not so sure if all of you could all see that.
Yeah. Well, said the state of the north. Why don't we take the first bridge? See where that goes.
I'll follow you.
All right, Hordal will make his way down to the first bridge.
Okay. You make your way down. You can feel that energy, that weird sensation. It gets stronger the closer you get to this crevasse.
Look down.
Make a perception check for me.
Ugh, I ain't seeing shit. I got 8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
So as you peer down, you feel the sensation gets even stronger, right? But down below, you see the outline of a body, and you can tell that it is split in half.
There's a body in the bottom. Looks like something I would do, to be honest.
Do you think that bridge has a booby trap?
Starting to think there could be a lot of traps. We got hidden doors, pitfalls, potentially animated skeletons.
So I'm gonna go over next to Hordal and investigate the bridge.
Okay. Arthas, do an investigation check for me.
14.
14. Okay, you look at the bridge and you notice the ropes are kind of sturdy. You even do a nice little test on it. The planks are pretty good, right? You don't see anything wrong with this bridge. It seems stable.
I look up in the sky and around, like if anything swings or anything. Do I see anything?
Make a perception check for me.
Oh, jeez. Rolled off the table. Oof. Perception. 10.
10. Okay. So you're focusing in that area. You look. It is 20 feet up. But as you look up, even with the light that's coming off of Hordal's antlers, it doesn't seem like anything can swing down. Seems relatively safe.
Is it good?
Seems relatively safe.
All right.
Could it be magical? Before you go, could it be magical? It feels magical.
Watch
sensation
this.
in that room.
And I will cast Mage Hand again. And I think I can control the size.
No.
Mm.
Is it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I just kind of have it float across the bridge.
It isn't Big B's hand.
Big B's hand.
I
You
just
have
have
it.
it float across the bridge.
Okay, so you see this hand that just like
Yeah.
across the bridge.
Does it make it to the other side?
Can you do that?
Yeah. Watcher, make a I want Watcher to make me an Arcana check.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. Okay, Watcher, you know though, there is something like this magic is someone who is trying to tamper with the natural order of like the druid magic, if you will. Like, you know, good druid magic, and then you know people that like manipulate stuff and try to like twist magic, and this is like one of those fissures that someone has tampered with something. But you also get the sense that like this has been around for a long time. It's not something that's new. Like, even something that the elves may have known about.
A Watcher will tell the group this feels like the opposite of my magic. I don't understand it, but don't
So it
know if
doesn't
it's
have to
related
do with
the ridge or
animals.
to the chasm.
Well,
Can Watcher pick up a rock and throw it on the bridge to see what happens?
On the bridge, yeah. You pick up a rock and throw it on the bridge, it bounces across the bridge and nothing happens.
well, bridges are the new doors, right? And Hordal books it across to the other side.
Alright. Hordal. You run. You feel the bridge like, and I need you to run. No, I'm kidding. You make it across.
Seems safe if you run.
In Hordal, when you look, you notice on this other side, it seems to be a pathway with stairs that lead down.
Stairs go
Arthas-
down over here.
Arthas runs across.
Okay. Hordal, make a quick perception check for me.
Ooh, not bad. Total of 18.
18. Okay. I need you to make a deception check.
Ooh. Deception.
Mhm.
I don't even know what's that still for that. Yeah, that's what I thought. 15 with my -1 modifier.
Okay. As you come across and take a look, you get the sensation of something prying into your brain. Right? And it's very weird. Like, all of a sudden, it's almost as if someone wants to know one of your secrets. And all of a sudden, your mind flashes into you being in a cave and finding this weird stone. And you're trying to stop this thing, whatever it is, but it got this memory from you and it freaks you out. Something just pried into a private memory of yours and you have no idea what it was.
Ah!
You okay, Hordal?
No! Is it you? Are you doing it?
Doing what?
You're in my head.
I'm over here.
Someone's in my head. And I'm not like you, I don't have voices in there.
Well, it's not me. And Watcher's still over there. And I just
If
point
you're
across
lying
the
to
bridge.
me, Hordal, you see Hordal get very, very upset. Like, on the edge of a rage, and he has Celeste in 2 hands, and he's looking right at you with daggers, and he's like, "If you are lying to me, I will smash your fucking skull in right now."
Why would I lie to you?
Someone was in my head. I've
Not
only
me.
ever seen you do it.
I was in your head?
I've only seen you do it to others to give them a headache.
Oh, no, I didn't do that.
Uh,
You would know if it was me.
it's up to you, Hordal.
It all pauses for a few moments, like long, pregnant pause. It just shakes his head and goes, "Ah!" and puts Celeste away and just stomps off down the stairs.
As he's walking away, I just go, well, that was weird. Watcher, you coming?
Arthas.
What?
I need you to make a deception check.
Oof. 19 plus 6, 25.
25. Alright, you feel something enter your brain, and once again, it goes down this weird tunnel, right? And what you see is something is trying to get a memory of, like, stuff falling, and you reaching for something, but you know something is trying to intrude on your mind, and you quickly block it out. Roll a quick perception check for me, Arthas.
17.
17.
16 plus 7.
As
Plus
soon
1.
as you block it out, since you're relatively familiar with this, it's almost that when you block it out, you can feel the energy almost like escape from your head, and it sends a beam of energy that you can see right over to a creature that is right on this side, over by this pillar. All you see is this weird purple creature with one eye that is ginormous, and it is looking at you, and these teeth that are just like fangs hanging from it. And you just make eye contact with it. And what we will do is we shall end right there.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Watcher's got no idea what's going on. He's like, why is Hordal mad? What is going on?
I mean, Hordal's always kind of mad, but
No,
yes.
well played, Ordal, because that was good. That was good. It's something.
I like having high deception modifier.
It's
I have a
pretty
minus
good.
1.
It's pretty good, though. You guys did a great job so far. I know it was a little rough for Hordal there, but trying to hold on to the rages, but well played. Great job on everything here. Good rolls too.
Yeah.
The question
Yeah, you guys are
becomes,
rolling really good at the beginning of the session.
I know, and then I'm rolling like 3s and 4s attacking recklessly with 2 hands. It's like, oh, come on, man.
It happens though. It
That's
happens
it.
across the board.
Gotta let the dice decide.
Although, well done, but we will pick it up next time to figure out what this thing is. And then also what the rest of this place holds for our adventurers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well done, guys. Well done.
Well done, DM. This is fun. This is real
This
fun.
is
Is it
awesome.
next week yet?
Isn't next week? Oh, yeah.
That's copyrighted. We can't say that one.
No. He can say, is it next week? He can say that.
We can say is it next week? Yeah, that's true. We just can't list what day it is.
We can, but I can't thank you guys enough for coming in. I know I don't quite have everything up, but Bad Reaper, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Betty Olson, thank you so much for the like. If I missed you, I'm sorry, but we'll get back. And
Yeah.
let's see what happens next week in store for our adventurers and what they do. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised.
Shout out real quick.
Go ahead.
Shout out real quick to a couple people we had on Twitch.
Nice.
So thank you to Raise Resonance for tuning in. Sensual
Always.
Llama. Father Assassin coming back again. So thank you guys for coming in and participating in chat. Appreciate that.
Can't thank you guys enough. We love it. We appreciate it. And stay tuned next week to see what our adventurers decide to do.
Is it next week yet?
Is it next week yet? All right. Take care, guys. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Have a good night.